Namaskarams to all. As part of my sloka classes, I was explaining the meaning, history, significance, and benefits of Aditya Hridayam Stotram chanted by Bhaktas for worshipping the sun god. I am now releasing the same content as a video for the benefit of all. At the outset, let me touch upon the history of Aditya Hridayam Stotram. The meaning of Aditya Hridayam is essence of the sun, or heart of the sun, or delighter of the mind of the sun. This is seen as part of the 107th Sarga of Valmiki Ramayanam, Yuddha Kandam. The great sage Agastya Mahamuni came to see the epic battle happening between Sri Rama and Ravana. When he found Sri Rama visibly exhausted with fighting and buried in unusual worrying thoughts, Agastya Mahamuni said, "Hey Rama, recite this holy prayer, Aditya Hridayam, worshipping the rising and splendid sun, which destroys all enemies of him who repeatedly chants it, gives victory, removes all sins, sorrows, and distress, increases life, and which gives the blessings of all blessings. The sun is respected by both the gods and demons, who gives light to all bodies and who is the rich lord of all the worlds." Thus, the great sage Agastya himself preached this wonderful Aditya Hridayam Stotram to Lord Rama to uplift him from the deep thoughts of sorrow doing his war with Ravana. Let me now bring to your notice a few references in other scriptures in relation to worshipping the sun god. Firstly, let us have a look at Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15, which dwells on the Purushottam Yoga, the yoga of the Supreme Person. Verse 14 of this chapter 15 reads thus: Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Praninam Dehamashritaha Pranapana Samayukta Pachamyannam Chaturvidham. The meaning of this verse goes like this: I am the fire of digestion in the bodies of all living beings, and I join with the air of life, both outgoing and incoming breath, to digest the four kinds of foodstuff. In this verse, we saw two words coming in the end portion, Pachamyannam and Chaturvidham. Chaturvidham means four types, and Annam means food. As we all know, we are consuming four types of foods. Bhojya, foods that are chewed, such as bread, chapati, rice, etc. The second one is Peya. These are mostly liquid or semi-solid foods which we either swallow or drink, such as milk, juice, etc. The third one, Koshya, foods that are sucked, such as sugar cane. And the fourth one, Lehya. This includes foods that are licked, such as honey. The term Vaishwanara, which we saw in verse 14 of chapter 15 of Bhagavad Gita, is also mentioned in the Upanishads. Verse 591 reads thus: The fire that is within a man and digests the food that is eaten is called Vaishwanara. Sri Krishna says that God exists inside all living beings in the form of Vaishwanara, which is ignited by the power of God. We can see another similar mention in the Bhagavad Gita in chapter 10, which is known as Vibhuti Yoga, which is also known as Yoga of Splendor. Sri Krishna says, I am the Self, seated in the hearts of all living beings. Also, I am the beginning, the middle, and the end. Of the Adityas, I am Vishnu. Among the luminaries, that is relating to light, I am the sun. Of the Maruts, I am Marichi. And among the stars, I am the moon. Adi Shankara, the Advaita Stapaka, identified 6 major streams of Hindu worship as per the Vedic principles, known as Shanmatam in Sanskrit. These were known as Ganapatyam, the worship of Lord Ganesha; Kaumaram, the worship of Lord Kumara or Kartikeya or Muruga; Sauram, the worship of the sun god, that is worshipping the nature; Shaktam, the worship of goddess Shakti or Devi; Shaivam, the worship of Lord Shiva; and Vaishnavam, the worship of Lord Vishnu. Now, have we seen Lord Shiva or Vishnu or Shakti or Ganesha or Skanda? Are we not seeing the sun god Surya daily? Seeing is believing. How blessed we are to see the sun god daily. Also, it is all about our belief too. Let me now take you through the benefits of chanting Aditya Hridayam Stotram. The hymns pay tribute to the sun god who showers the earth with light and heat, both that are essential for sustaining life on this planet. Since both light and heat are inherent characteristics of the sun god, you can energize yourself mentally and physically by reciting this sacred stotram. This stotram helps a person regain lost confidence and helps him or her focus on their goals to triumph. It gives peace of mind, confidence, and prosperity. Recitation of this prayer removes all obstacles in life, including issues with your eyes, heart, skin, and removes all your troubles from enemies and all worries and tensions. The first line of the following verse is used in Ayurveda and Surya Namaskara to substantiate the significance of Lord Surya as the bestower of good health. Arogyam Bhaskaricched Dhanamichet Hutashanat Maheshwaraj Janamichen Mukti Michej Janardhanat. Reference to this verse is seen in Matsya Purana chapter 68 and Padma Purana Srishti Kanda chapter 34. The meaning as per the Vedas is: human beings' health is completely embedded in the early morning sun's rays. So, early morning worship to the sun god Surya is very essential. It is also explained in the Vedas that the radiance in the sun's cosmic rays change every month, just as the colors in the cosmic rays also change, which makes it all the more important that we do Surya Namaskara all through the year, all the months of the year. Let me now finish my video touching upon this sloka related to Surya Namaskara. Adityasya Namaskaram ye kurvanti dine dine janmantara sahasreshu daridryam nopajayate. Meaning, when one performs Surya Namaskara daily early in the morning and exposes oneself to the early morning sun rays, one is untouched by poverty for many lifetimes while attaining good health and wealth. When the early morning sun rays enter the human body, it also helps in overcoming physical ailments and mental unrest. Here is wishing all of you great benefits by doing Surya Namaskara as well as by chanting Sri Aditya Hridayam Stotram and get all the blessings from the sun god, Lord Surya Narayana, for good health, mental and physical strength, added with prosperity, joy, abundance, happiness and success in all your activities. Thank you. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.